are starting soon. That's correct. What's up, James? How's it going? Stellar, Silly, how's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. How's everybody's Friday? Does not feel like a Friday, I can tell you that. Alright, before we get into this, though, there's something that I want to talk about that YouTube has recently introduced. So I'll be pulling up something right now. Give me a second. I thought it'd be a cool feature. I mean, it's not anything too specific. Nothing too much to write home about. But it's still an interesting feature nonetheless. So... there, I'll turn it down even further. It is a bit loud. Alright, just getting one thing set up. Let's see here. Alright, we are back. Jeez Louise. Alright, let me get this back up and going. So chat should be coming through eventually. That open. Hopefully the chat is coming through. Studio. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Now I have chat on desktop. I don't have to use my phone. Sick. I'm gonna put on some lo-fi music. And I'm getting a phone call. Woohoo! I can't do anything right now. Hold on. We'll be back. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah. Busy morning, I suppose. What's up, Nye? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Before the stream crashed, so this is what I wanted to show. YouTube has introduced something kind of unique to the channel that is only exclusive to mobile, so you won't find this on desktop, unfortunately. But there's a new thing. Great. I'm glad that it's not wanting to show you know what? Whatever. I'll showcase it another time. I don't have the time for this mess. Elgato, you and your trickery. So essentially, what it basically is on mobile, you go to the channel, and there's a new place in the community where you can go and post your own things to the community tab. It looks like we've already gotten some people going to it. Like I see James there. First we Sonic, then we Rumble. Chaotic Sleepy posting a G Fuel thing. So this is all on the community tab. You just go to the channel on mobile, and then there will be a button that says visit community. It's being blurred, and then you can post stuff there. So it's just a nice little community hangout place kind of thing. You'll also see posts from me out there as well. So, you know, just a nice little substitute for, I guess, those who don't have access to Discord and want to interact with people on the channel. Will it come to PC? I'm not sure if it'll come to PC. Right now, it seems to be very mobile-oriented, because whenever I go to PC and I go to the community tab, anything that anyone posts on the mobile version of it won't show up on the PC version of it. So I am very curious of if they're gonna translate it to... Ooh. Sorry. My friend Dylan just sent me something really cool. But alright, let's head on over to here. Move that capture for Elgato. I'm not gonna mess with Elgato. Elgato is unstable at the moment. Why isn't Steam open? I usually have that set to go open. Oh, right. I have to re-enable Ace. Hold on one second. Connect. I think that's... No, that's not the right link. I didn't save the link that I had before. Just to make sure she's enabled.
Test.
She is enabled, but she's very quiet. Alright, Funk Fiction, we're gonna have to mute yo. Open up Sonic Rumble. The Rums. The Rumbles. Alright. Download. So we'll hop into a custom match. Okay, hold on. Let restart this. I know sometimes the PC version does that. We'll hop into custom match to check out the new stages. Then we'll play some squads, I think. I think that's available. I am doing A-okay. Alright. I have not played anything from the update yet, so it's my first time. Oh no, it's Mech Dragon. Mech Dragon is available. So let's see. Let's check out Cityscape Run 2. See how this looks. This is very interesting level design. From a distance, it looked like a Silent Forest stage. Okay, got a rail grinding bit here. Okay. Some trampolines, very sweet mountain-like. See the basketball court down there. Okay, so those turn. Dude, I'm assuming this turns as well. Yes, yes, it does. Oh man, I can already see how this can already not be a very likable stage. Oh jeez. Why? Why? You can still use these springs? Why? Why? Is it all on the right? Okay, well at least you don't start all the way over. Okay, I was about to say, you're not a classic gimmick? What? Squid Game ending. You guys cooked with the first one. What happened? What is this? Oh no. That was I have some strong feelings about that. That is Alright, let's check out Lava Mountain Okay, Survival 2. You know, it's up there for contending to be one of the worst run stages. I'll have to play it again, but I don't know. I'm not completely sold on that. Okay, so this is obviously something I had already imagined them doing. Lava will rise. Oh my, guys. Do you see how compact this stage is? You know how many people are going to try and use Charge Blast? at the very beginning, the screenshots made it look like this was wider. Does the lava speed up? I mean, I'd imagine that'd be the thing that you want it to do. Potentially. You can't slide under that? You can't slide under it! Why would you put a gap there if you can't slide under it? What is the point? Why would you not let... I feel like that would just be one of the advantages of having a baseball slide. Let me play City Escape Run 2 again. I'm not liking these stages. I don't know what happened, but I'm not...
Hi, Dave. It's me, Dylan.
What's up, Dylan? How you doing? This feels like... This stage specifically doesn't feel like it was meant to be a City Escape stage. Like, the overall design is 100% City Escape, but, like, the layout reminds me so much of, like, a Silent Forest stage that I think I would have just preferred for it to have been a Silent Forest stage because of this bit right here. This bit just feels so Silent Forest-like that it just takes away from the City Escape, like, theme, in my opinion. That's an issue. How do you, like, do you just fall? Are you just supposed to fall if you don't make the timing right here? And then this. Why? Why? I mean, you know, I love gambling, but, like, why? It's the same every single time you practice this? It's the same pattern every single time you practice this. How is that supposed to help me get better? You couldn't have just... I don't know. Because I guarantee if I try that exact pattern when going into an actual match, it's not going to work. Like, it just, like, I know the theming is City Escape, but I just, that doesn't feel City Escape to me. I'm glad that someone else feels that as well. It, like, Where's Ping Pong Carnival? Ping Pong Carnival is all the way at the end of the... Here, let's try out the challenges, too, before I forget. So, Ping Pong Carnival Hunt is right here. Lava Mountain Ring Battle 2. Let's see, what's the challenge battle for this? Earn 16,000 points. Okay. Welcome to Ping Pong Carnival. I'm still trying to process what I like what I witnessed with that City Escape stage. What's up, Tails? How's it going? How does City Escape, one of the best run stages in the game, get not only the worst team stage, but also the second most worst run stage in the game? Played Squad Busters. Think you're ready? I did stream a little bit of it before I ended the stream yesterday. It is pretty interesting. I can see the fun in it. Pretty excited for it. I chose Archer King. Archer King? Yeah, Archer King. I'm the Archer King. It's a combination, a secret combination that not a lot of people get. The Archer King. It like lets you get Archer and Barbarian King at the same time. I'm just kidding. Do I need to make it into the middle here? Yeah. There we go. Yay, 5 red star rings. Woo! And then... I think it's pretty fun. I mean... Can you play it with a controller? Because, like, I'm not a big fan of touchscreen controls. I feel like my hands are too cramped. But if you could play it with a controller, I'd be more than happy to try it out with a controller. But it is pretty fun. I could imagine using ring swipe on this to be a speedrun type of stage would be fun. Alright. Not too shabby getting these 4,000 rings. I do like that they put bots here, as if they have anything else to do. Because I think in some ring battle challenges, they don't even have the bots. And there we go! Okay. Well, hopefully that does get worked in, because I think that game would play a lot better if it had controller support. Alright. Well, Nye, do you want an invite? I saw Euro was here. Oh, right, before we get into that, let's also check out the new stuff in the shop. You got it. So we got Kunoichi Amy and Ninja Espio. See, look, now when it comes to pricing, 269 red star rings seems decent. I really like that price range. You know, you could do it a little bit for the legendary skins, you know, making it a little bit more than that, but not too much more. But like 269 red star rings seems decent. 119 red star rings for Ninja Coco. We also got some new red star ring bundles. You can now buy the Skater Silver skin bundle. It looks like they transferred Mechanic Tails over to here. He's no longer expiring. The Aviator Jet bundle, 299 red star rings, and then you can get the rider skins if you missed out on those for red rings as well, 75 each. And if you already own one, they get transferred into 10 red star rings. So it's not a lot of red star rings, but you can still get some compensation back for purchasing the bundle to get the other items within it. So you can get all the rider skins now for red star rings at a decent price, I would say. I think 75 is definitely a good price range for that. Whether or not these will be replaced or swapped out for something else in the future is unknown. I think they might. So sad that you the skin you bought with real money is now for everyone with red stars. I mean, you still have to purchase red star rings if you want it, in a sense. I think this is still around the same price range for Aviator Jet, relatively. I think it was like... Now, on the mobile version, you can still purchase it with actual money, from what I saw in the app. For here, it was like $18. I'm not sure if that translates to red star rings equally. But yeah, so each of these bundles, the silver bundle and the jet bundle, was $17.99 when I checked on the mobile app. So you can either buy it with real money or use red star rings. We also have a new Vector skin that is available through Amy's requests. It is the Hero Vector fragments that you will be getting, assuming it'll completely replace the fragments for Made Blaze in the next season. You get a good preview of them right here. I believe someone spotted that this is a skin based off of art that Sonic Channel released a while back. What is my opinion on the Vector skin? I think it looks pretty sick. I mean, I feel like the detailing could definitely be a little bit better because it does look iffy. But I like the concept of it. Kind of like gives me like a Nacho Libre kind of vibe to it. I don't know. And Clash of the Clans are open, as well as co-op battle, which still gives you Made Blaze as of right now. So I'm assuming that this may have been a mix-up. Unless they are factoring in maybe allowing you to collect some extra fragments for the next epic skin that you can unlock with fragments for the next season before the next season starts. A lot of backlash from the community for taking feedback to make the game better. I mean, like, I feel like that's usually how it goes with some games, at least. I feel like Sonic is also a very similar franchise in that sense, where you have a bunch of people that come together and basically, you know, I guess using Frontiers and as an example, you know, playing Frontiers, before Frontiers, a lot of fans wanted them to, like, invest in going back to the adventure formula, or offered advice of how to do certain things in certain ways, and Kishimoto actually went in with the final Horizon update and took a lot of that fan feedback and really worked it in, and the backlash that they received from some fans were that they should just go back to the boost formula in general and leave Frontier's new formula behind. And I'm just, like, so mind blown. Rumble is gonna have a whole ton of collabs. I think I've seen potential of that. Rumble devs still didn't ban and strip their creator program benefit for AFK and farming. I'm not sure what's going on with that specifically. I can't really say anything on that. But yeah, no, it is increasingly becoming an issue with that. Yeah, we can get you. Alright. I guess we could do some Mech Dragon. Why not? Get some of the missions done for it. Get me closer to Maid Blaze. I need to find the survey that you guys are talking about because I have not seen the survey at all. Made Jet. When can we get Pirate Jet? I feel like a pirate skin for Jet would look pretty sick. Oh, Mech Dragon, you're no queen bee. I've looked on both the mobile version and the PC version and have not seen the survey at all. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this. Oh yeah, no. I mean, unless they did account for the skills and the fact that they knew that it would be chaotic, but like, I don't know. The screenshot that they showcased for that really looked like the level was wider. Like it looked like there was a more wide footing on those platforms, and it's clearly not the case. It'd be nice if the chest actually gave me a star. Yeah, he's about to do his electric attack. Okay. Hashtag chaos control, let's go. Where are you going? Where are you going? I was in that radius to get the attack, but okay. All I want to do is just go through the survey and type Crash Bandicoot in like 1,000 times. Did I not break that? Uh-oh. Seven more and then he's at the breaking point. We gotta go down. Get him. Take him out. We really need the, one of the Avatar stages. I forget which one it is, but they have, like, really good lyrics to them. Hey, we did it. Woo! I think it's Sunset Heights. Why is it making that sound? What is still being filled up? what is still contributing? Here, let's go to Ring Survival. I don't want to play that again right now. It's the it was the like the XP being distributed, but like it wasn't filling up anything. While that's loading, I will be right back. Alright, Sky Sanctuary.
Beep 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep. Poor Sonic. He tried. Flapper. What's up, Ben? How's it going? I feel like someone would have already been here by now. Huzzah! Glad dude. No die! I'm reporting for desync abuse. Nye has had a desync abuse. Let me just, I'm just kidding. The real Mario.
Honk 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 honk.
Better hope
honk,
that
honk.
Nintendo doesn't find you. Yo, I had 3rd place, but I swiped 2nd because I had the magnet. Dab. I'll take this, you know? I'll take it.
Do it, do it, do it, do it. Can you see all of me walk into my misery, step inside and hold on for dear life? Do you remember me? Capture your SE.
Capture what? Ace? What? I'm already seeing so much lag from this Metal Sonic right now. Yeah. Mario X Sonic Rumble. See, it would be cool, but Nintendo's not cool, so unfortunately I don't think that ever happened. I feel bad for whoever's on Red Team right now, because it feels like they're having some trouble. Power Rangers I could potentially see, maybe. Shark, what are you doing? What is Jet doing? Why is Jet freaking out? Here, let me help you.
Fuck the pain away, my bed is in ruins.
Good song. Alright. Now, everybody knows what to do. Alright, Nye, this is nothing personal, but we have to take the lead from you. That was targeted. Nye is cheating. Nye is god moding. Nye is god moding.
Hi guys, it's me, Ace. Today we will teach Ace how to swear. What's up, Ace Funny?
Instead of shooting an arrow like Archer Queen, you will become supersonic. It looks like a Green Hill Zone will be a new world, and Knuckles will have a treasure hunter skin. That sounds pretty interesting. I think they said that like there was gonna be like a something with Eggman. There was like not like a skin or something like that. Here, let me look back at that tweet real quick. Dr. Eggman modifier. Squad Busters is a it's a game by Supercell. That's sort of like, I don't really know what I would compare it to. It's sort of like an arena battler kind of, but you have like different things that are randomly selected, like Gym Hunt. There are some like PvP modes and whatnot as well. I mean, everything's pretty much PvP, but like it's basically just like a Royale type of game where you have to be the last one standing. I'm aware that the trailer leaked, I think, because I don't think it was supposed to come out and be reported on just yet. So it is unfortunate that the trailer did leak. But I would assume if the premiere for the trailer is tomorrow, that means that the event takes place tomorrow. So we might check it out tomorrow. That one. Left. Watch me, right? Yep. Always is right. The trailer for the Squad Busters collab with Sonic. Rolling around at the speed of sound. You know, I'm kind of glad that we're not getting those new stages in rotation right now, because What's up, Sai? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Sounds fun. I'm doing all right. just vibing, playing some Rumble. Checked out the new stages. Didn't really like them, so yeah. Man, I was really excited. It just sucks that the new stages aren't really that great. But hopefully that all goes well for you. What is the point of it? Spawn me on the side, but doesn't have the spotlight thing. Oh boy, chemical plant ring battle. Seems we always get this one more when Sare is here. Look at that. Look at that good old desync. Looking beautiful. I don't get the desync with that. The desync with that is so weird. Get shield, but actually you didn't get shield and you lose your rings. I'll try and get on later. I'll see how I'm feeling about it. GG. Oh, claw machine. Adoy. Maybe I could get some Omni fragments. Or one. One Omni fragment. One step closer to getting made blaze. I have 24 Omni fragments. I will get you eventually. Need that invite back, Rico, or yeah, good? How am I doing on achievements? I still don't understand the point of keeping the fragments in for these achievements that already have the the skin for. Like, I know it gets translated to rings, but like, come on. What are you doing? Ooh, 20 more rounds of Metal Sonic and I get the gold banner. Heck yeah. The only character that I'll likely get the gold banner for. We're beating Shadonic. Alright. Alright. Oh, YouTube recap. Gotcha. I see City Escape Run 2 in there. Go ahead and give it to us. Okay. Yeah, we'll do Silent Forest Run 2 instead. It's so weird that they don't, like, up the percentage of the chance of getting it for newer stages. I mean, I might. I'll think about it, because I usually take the weekends off to recollect energy so I can stream again. This week's been kind of wacky because on Monday I had that stream with the official community managers for Rumble, so it kind of threw off my streaming schedule this week, and I think that just overall just threw off the entire week for me because it felt weird doing a stream that early, so I just needed more energy to recollect. Also, I have to do some video editing over the weekend, so if I do stream it, I will let you know. I'm also in the talks with a, I guess, someone that covers that content for Supercell games quite widely. Abdude, I believe that's the name, so... Would be pretty fun to have him come on to the stream and explain. Give us the Supercell lore. You got it, Speedster. I appreciate. It also depends on if my Elgato wants to act up or not, because that's what crashed the stream earlier. I was trying to show people how to get to the new community post so people could use it on the channel, but whenever I disable and enable the Elgato, it completely crashed my computer. So I love spending hundreds of dollars on something that's supposed to help you capture something, and it doesn't work properly. All's good, Rico. Can you jump on top of that? No. went by really quick. All right, let's get it. You know, with this update, I am kind of shocked that they haven't, like, done anything in regards to, like, balancing skills. Because you would think with all the feedback that they got from the first survey, they would have looked into balancing skills to go along with this update, but I don't know, maybe they'll wait? I feel like even still, you would want to put out some kind of skill balance to go along with the new stages, maybe? This feels a little weird. Alright, Amy's request, done. I like how quickly that just goes. Like, it's there, and then, like, you can just finish it in one day. It feels like this is something that you'd want to work on throughout the week. But, you know, once you have a high enough score booster, I guess it doesn't matter. This is the fifth round. I lost count of how many games we've played so far, but still no cycle of the new stages yet. I saw City Escape Run 2 in that one cycle. I wonder if they'll give it to us this time around. Thank you. My Tangle hyperfixation has come back. And there is no City Escape Run 2 in this cycle. What's up, Purple Spartan? How's it going? City Escape Run 2 and Lava Mountain Survival 2 are in the game as new stages. You have ninja skins for Amy and Espio, and Hero Vector is a new epic skin that you'll be able to unlock with fragments for the next season, I'm assuming. And on top of that, Rider skins are back in the shop for 75 red star rings each. That is about it. What I can say about the new stages is they exist. Are they good? I wouldn't say so. Memphis, Tennessee. I'm intrigued in seeing more for Blitz as well. But I'm probably not going to play it as much. I'll try to make content on it, but I can't guarantee that I'll continuously keep making content for it. Well, there's Rumble, but there's also Cross Worlds. I know that I want to do an extensive amount of content with Cross Worlds as well. Pretty much anything Sonic related, honestly. Oh man, is it gonna give us that? Is it gonna give us Survival 2? I like how it's just like, hey, look, new stage. Nope. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it if it means that it will have longer support than Team Sonic Racing. Get me through the wall, dummy. Get me through the wall. Of course, Zavik would be the one to, like, ruin the fun. I'm still really shocked that Hatsune Miku is coming into the Crossworlds. That's really funny. Woo! Hey, Abdude, how you doing? Welcome. I'm pretty excited for Crossworlds myself. I really am excited to see what other content they bring to the game, especially levels, because like they're giving a lot of unleashed levels love, so I'm hoping to see more like that out of the ballpark kind of stages. I'd love to see more adventure love. I know we have Metal Harbor from Adventure 2 and Sand Road from Sonic Adventure, but like, can we get more of those? Can we get an Emerald Coast stage? I'd really like an Emerald Coast stage. I hit both of those clouds, even though I hit the cloud that wasn't that cloud. It certainly will live up to potentially being one of the best racing games for Sonic. At least according to some news websites, especially like Eurogamer. Like, and you know Eurogamer, I feel like in the past has posted some pretty harsh stuff about Sonic and whatnot. But like, even they said that like Sonic Racing Crossroads might be one of the best, like, fundamentally mechanically created kart racers of all time. So I'm pretty excited. And better yet, if you have a problem with the pricing, there's already some sites that are selling it for $60 and $70. So it's already on pre-sale. Ares Island would look pretty sick. But you never know, because I mean, like, we got Chaos Island in Sonic X Shadow Generations, which felt really weird to see Shadow going through it, considering it wasn't a place that, you know, he had visited before, but it's possible. Give me 1 second. Sure. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Shark, don't do this. Come on, man. I need my seat. Chair stream with a cat in it. Hold on, this is gonna be a minute. 1 second. There we go. I have reclaimed my chair. I feel like when it comes to comparing Cross Worlds to Mario Kart, it's kind of like... I wouldn't say it's really a fair comparison, because both games are going for totally different takes when it comes to racing. Mario Kart obviously wanted to go more open-ended and provide more exploration with that game, whereas Sonic Team, when they approached this game, Cross Worlds, they wanted to make it more of an arcade-type racer. Both appealing to totally two different audiences. But I do appreciate that Cross Worlds is cross-platform play. That is something that I felt like the Sonic racing games desperately needed if they were to continue going forward with the franchise. So I'm glad that that is something that they took a step towards doing with Cross Worlds. And I think that ultimately will be a defining factor when it comes to just kart racers in general. I like how I played the sound effect that I got the item, but I didn't get an item. Though surprisingly, even if it didn't like become crossplay, I feel like the most populated platform for the game would have probably ended up being PlayStation. Because, I mean, I think for the most part, Team Sonic Racing, you could still probably find some people playing online on PlayStation more than you can on PC. I love that little jab that Iizuka-san did. Such a friendly little competition thing to do. I've missed people taking jabs at other people. Like, I caught that immediately after he said it. I was like, oh my god, did he just call out Nintendo? Absolutely insane. But I mean, I will be getting Mario Kart because I'm getting the bundle because I don't want to pay $80. You know, I'd love to have it physical, but I'm not paying $80 total for a physical copy. I will gladly get it digital if it means that I can get it at a $50 price tag for just buying the bundle. I was shocked. I was just like, when he said it, it took me a moment to process, and I was like, oh, he just called out Nintendo. Console Wars is back, baby. No, I'm just kidding. But aside from Crossworlds, I am very much looking forward to Kirby Air Riders because that is another game that I grew up with. I loved playing Kirby Air Ride on my GameCube, and like, I know I never really expected to ever see anything else come to Kirby when it comes to racing. So like, it is a very huge and pleasant surprise to see that there's a sequel for that game in the works because, man, that is so peak. I hope it comes out this year. I know it says it's slated for 2025 release, but it not having a full release date on it kind of concerns me. Okay, Death Egg Robot. A little unwarranted, but sure. Yo, now you get the jackpot. 2777. Restyling. I mean, I'd be fine with it being delayed to 2026. It looked like, I mean, it was just a CGI thing, so, like, and, I mean, I kind of was hoping that there would be, like, another Direct this month or something, but them just putting out that Splatoon 2, or Splatoon 2, that Splatoon spin-off makes me feel like there's probably not a Direct this month. Could still be one near the end of the month, but, like, you know, I think I would have preferred to have seen something. Oh, nice!
Ares Island. What do you think they added like a Crossworld?
So lucky. So very, very lucky. You're supposed to go for the one with the crown, Nye. It's not called targeting, it's called going for the one with the crown. That's the whole point of the game.
Knight, oh you're the goat with some nice yacht.
I mean, I'm not that interested in this Splatoon thing, to be honest. I just feel like it was kind of surprising that they dropped that out of nowhere and didn't save it for like a Direct, because I feel like that would have been something that they would have shown off at a Direct, considering people really like Splatoon, but you know. They certainly are weird. I mean, they've been weird since the Switch 2's, not Switch 2, but like they've been weird since like the halfway point through the Switch's lifespan. Like, I remember when they shadow dropped Paper Mario Origami Kings trailer, and I was just like, new Paper Mario game, and you're like whenever they drop something like that, it just makes me feel like they don't have any faith in the game at all, like doing anything. Like, it just, because it's like, here's a trailer, and then like you come up to the release date and you're like, oh right, this was gonna come out. There was no marketing for it whatsoever aside from when they just dropped that trailer randomly. Thanks, Nintendo. So I don't know what Nintendo's doing. Like, and then like they were even more shady with the Switch 2 Direct because they knew how people would probably react to the pricing of stuff. So they like just hid the pricing of most of the stuff that they announced there until after the Direct was over. And it's just like so wild. It's just like, what? Why are you hiding stuff? Like, what do you want me to trust you, but you're hiding stuff? I don't know. Nintendo's become more of a shady company as of recent. And while I will still support the products that they make, I don't agree with how they're handling some of the marketing for it, because it just doesn't feel right. Oh no, 100%. I mean, like, if you look at Nintendo, like, the transition from the Wii U to the Switch era, and further even more into the Switch era now, like, the sense of, like, fun that Nintendo had feels like it's kind of just vanished. And I mean, like, it did start with the Wii, because, not the Wii, the Switch, because the biggest thing about the Wii and the Wii U, whenever you booted it up, was they had a huge focus on the Miis. Like, you could go to the Mii channel, create your own Mii. The Wii U had like an entire ecosystem based around Miis on your gamepad. Like, you could see like all that stuff, and like it felt alive. And when Switch came out, where was the Mii creation tool? Straight shoved into the back of the system settings. They went 7, 8, they went nearly an entire decade for the Switch without even including any extra themes that you could do with your Switch. You only had dark and light. They only did eShop music once, and it was for the 35th anniversary, I believe, of Mario. I don't know. Nintendo has become more corporate, in a sense. Yeah, no. Like, I feel like ever since the passing of Iwata, they've definitely started to go more corporate. Because Iwata and Reggie definitely had a vision with Nintendo, and I think their vision really worked, because they like to have fun. But, like, now you just, I don't see that fun at all. Like, you see it in some of their games, but, like, it's not, like, everywhere like it used to be. We have Bowser as a boss. Bowser is bad evil. I still find it kind of wild that they actually hired someone with the last name Bowser. Like, that just sounds so... I don't know, it just sounds so, like, planned, you know? It's like destiny, in a sense. Same with, I guess, Sega, because they have an Ivo. But could you imagine, like, being born with the last name Bowser and then becoming the head of the company with the villain mostly regarded to as Bowser? That just... I don't know if we'll ever see Fun Nintendo come back. Because it seems like every single time someone asks about something that could be added to the system without any issue, they just completely say something. They come up with some kind of excuse. Like, for example, I know it's not a huge deal for most people, but, like, I miss having the eShop music. Like, I felt like the eShop having music definitely made it stand out more than most other gaming consoles when it came to the shop. Now, PlayStation still has something there. It's like an ambience kind of thing there. But, like, when asked about music returning and they said no, the excuse that they give was because the eShop has a lot of videos and trailers and stuff that help the game speak for themselves. And I'm just sitting here like, well, the eShop for the Wii U and the 3DS had that. Like, why? So why is it an issue now? Two speed shoes back to back. That's crazy. Yeah, they just don't want to do it. Themes, I feel like, you know, I feel like with themes, they're probably going to go the route that most people would fear of. Shush it. You won 3 of them. I can win 1. I think if they do themes for the Switch 2, they're probably going to likely tie it to Nintendo Switch Online exclusivity and have people pay to have a theme, essentially, rather than just, like, allow you to buy themes on the eShop like you used to be able to. Another thing that irks me is just the Virtual Console in general, because I don't like the whole idea of subscribing to get access to a library that they update like every 6 months or something like that. I'd much rather just go to the eShop, pick up the GameCube title, and call it a day. Get that invite back to you real quick. All good. Oh, you're good. I mean, it did just have an update, so. I'm all for Nintendo getting that bag, but, like, come on now. You got the bag before. You know, and again, with the whole, like, the whole thing with the eShop, or the Mii's more so. I'm more so really, like, surprised that they're doing another Tamagotchi Life. Because, like, with them wanting to, like, get rid of Mii's as a parent to the Nintendo Switch Sports title, For them to come back with a major me title just feels really weird. If we're lucky. I don't know. It really feels like a lot of personality for Nintendo's just been stripped. I mean, again, they make their games fun, 100% for sure. The fun is still there in the games, at least. It's just how they're overall handling it feels so shady. it really feels like a switch has flipped. Why does that reset the menu? I don't get it. I just wanted to see that again. I wish you could, like, buy the stickers individually. Yeah, they definitely get more to the point with their headlines, which I don't mind personally, but, like, we'll never have another moment like we did for that one E3 where we saw Iwata and Reggie, and I think they did Miyamoto as well as, like, Muppet-like puppets. Like, we're never going to have that Nintendo, like, ever again. Fist bump. Do I even have fist bump? I don't think I do. I do not. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Oh, wow. He's on the top of the leaderboard. On bad shadow spread. You're good, son. How am I doing on the global leaderboard? I barely even checked this because it doesn't really have much of a reason to be checked. Not a big deal. It's not a big deal. All's good side. What's up, boyfriend? How you doing? Welcome in. Oof. For Gold League, I think I finished in top 10. Somewhere in there. You already played too much. Nope, nope, wrong one. Not what I meant to open. All right, let's get into it. No, you're good. All right. If we get one of the new stages, it's Sai's fault. Okay. Try that again. Servers are on fire. Nah, you're good, Sai. You're good. Seaside Hill Run 2. All right. We got this, we got this. to always go right. Middle, maybe? Nope. GG's. Metal overload. Ah, yes. Very fascinating gameplay. Can he make it in time? That he cannot. There's Lava Mountain Survival too, but I bet we won't get it. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Is that not the gold one? Did it not show gold? Yes, gold is here. We're cooked, team. Absolutely cooked. Whee! Huzzah! Interesting. He's all good. Yep, maybe definitely at the bot lobby. Yep, you're gonna need that luck. Looks like Desync is not doing you any kind of favors with those seesaws. I had a feeling Diamond had ring swipe. Seemed like the type of character that used it. This is gonna be a real close one. You gotta be careful. Because all she has to do is just get one good ring swipe, and that's it. The constant battle. No, it's gonna be all the way across. Ooh, this is gonna be a close one. Yep, ring swipe in the end. Got her ahead by 53 rings. How unfortunate. But all is good. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Mech Dragon boss, so I'm just doing ring survival. You can do that in your own time if you want to split up and do it. I'm not a big fan of Mech Dragon. It's too long of a boss fight, in my opinion. I mean, it's not horrible, but like I don't know. I just feel like it's a bit much. It's a side-scrolling boss, kind of. Definitely like the other bosses over it. And desync gets pretty wacky on it sometimes. Missing out on some free rings, guys. How do you get attacked mid-flight like that? I don't think I've ever been able to lock onto something like Desync is a plague. That seemingly feels worse with this update.
DC killed my grandma, okay?
Sorry, nah. Get me out of here. Alright, and I made it. Come on, Sai. You got this. Oh, I was about to say, I saw the Gold Sonic jump, and I was like, no, not desync. Because I legit thought Gold Sonic got that flag before you did. Dude, what is going on with the servers? I feel like it's like, I don't know, this seems like a really special case for desync. I don't think it's been this bad. We must be getting bad matches. I got a new record. I feel like this is the worst I've played that stage. Remember, Diamond has ring swipe. Go for the guy that has the crown. Neptune's crown. GG's. Don't blame you, Nye. It is acting a bit weird. Here. Instead, Okay, since I know it's new, I'll make the first round City Escape 2 so people can try it. Okay. City Escape 2. Like this one, Lava Mountain Run 2, or Survival 2, I mean. And then Random for All. And then... There we go.
Do you gonna make a lobby?
There we go. While people are joining in, I'm gonna go grab some water. What's up, Graham? to go check the mail as well. Still waiting for your Switch 2 to arrive? Well, hopefully it arrives soon. Still gotta get mine from my friend. So, hopefully, by sometime in the next week or so, we'll get that in. Then play some Mario Kart. I think that'd be an interesting thing to stream. Potentially. I'll wait for Sai to get back and then I'll start the lobby. Yeah. Excuse me. See that they're going to be translating the Koro Koro comics, so I'm interested in that. Finally having an official way of reading those mangas. Welcome back. Yeah, no, I've seen the previews of that. I'm curious of how the release schedule for those are gonna go, because I feel like obviously, you know, we're gonna be behind when it comes to stuff like that, but I'm interested in seeing what the story is and like what they plan to do with it. A good version of it. Oh boy, I wonder which one it's gonna be. I wonder which one it's gonna be. Cityscape Run 2? No way. Again, I have very mixed feelings about this stage. So this should be fun with more people on it. Let's see. I still feel like the layout of the stage feels too Silent Forest inspired. Oof, that was disgusting to see. You and Dylan are stuck? How'd you guys get stuck? What happened? I'm gonna need to see this. Is it right? No, okay, so it does randomize it. I'm assuming left. Okay. Left. Nope. It's left. Left. Right. No, it's all lefts. Okay. Very creative. How'd you guys get stuck? I need to see footage of that. This is a cool podium. I wish we could have gone down there. Alright. Now on to Lava Mountain Survival, where everybody has their charge ups or charge blasts prepared. I have a feeling this isn't going to last long at all. We got on a place down? Huh. Definitely have to check that out. I don't remember that. Okay, so you just... okay. So about right here is where most people die, I assume. Not even halfway through it. I was actually surprised to see not a lot of people using Charge Blast at the very beginning, because that's what I thought was gonna happen. Ah, oh, Green Hill Hunt. Ew. I mean, I wasn't really moving any on my screen. Sorry, was moving faster than I was at some instances. It could have just been desync on your end. GG's. What's up, Frankie? Doing alright. Hope you're doing well. Alright. Now let's recreate that. And do other levels. I'll keep that enabled, I guess. But yeah, GG's. Just do that. Disable these. I don't really like Green Hill Hunt. Confirm. Alright, new code. Good old. We had 10 people last time. So, let's do that. I don't know. I feel like we would have already gotten information by now about it. It is interesting that they did a small update for the, Yo, Hasco, what's up? Thanks for the raid. It is interesting that they did a small update featuring the new levels here. Before, giving information about, like, the next season. Because I feel like they kind of teased a lot more for the next season. Last time, I mean, I know last time was like a bigger update, but I don't know. Felt like a much smaller update this time around. Hey Kevin, how's it going? Welcome in. Are you guys streaming some Rumble? Much appreciated again for the raid, Has. Rumble's going alright. Just got a custom lobby open, playing some custom matches. Hope your stream went well. Have you been able to play the new stages yet? I think they're alright. I feel like they could be a little bit better. Especially City Escape Run 2. City Escape Run 2, like, I like the concept, but I feel like the level design fits more of a Silent Forest level as opposed to a City Escape level. Global release date is not known at the moment. You haven't gotten it on stream, sadly. What I do, I usually just go for like a custom lobby match and set it to that one stage, just to get an idea of how it plays. I have not gotten it in a queue for Ring Survival yet, neither of the stages. They popped up in the random selection thing, but it's not, it never gave it to us. No, you're good, Kevin. We're rumbling with each other because it's fun. I don't know. I kind of got tired of playing Ring Survival because of desync. I feel like desync kind of got a little bit worse this time around. Sorry, Sai. the voices in my head said attack, so I did. Gotcha, gotcha. I will be playing Crossworlds whenever that comes out. I'm gonna go for the deluxe edition so I can get it 3 days early. I am very much looking forward to it. Hate that the price is $90, but I mean, the value is there for me, so I'll pay the $90. This one always gets me. Whoa. Oh, no. Nope. Are you gonna check out that I don't know if you play it or if you've seen it yet, but the Squad Busters by Supercell Sonic collab? You thinking about checking that out? Did I say Super Busters? No one's gone out yet? I say as someone just goes out. I feel like that shouldn't have been that much of a blast, but okay. It was me. I'm sorry. Brawl Stars. Hey, look, you came out on top, Si. Look at you. Even though I knocked you off in the beginning, sabotaged you blatantly with evidence, you still came out on top. Brawl Stars. I feel like I've seen more people talk about Brawl Stars. Like, the what is Squad Busters. I'd never really heard of that until the collab, because I can't even remember the last thing that I played from Supercell. Huh. Kind of looks similar. Alright, yeah, no problem. You deserve some sleep. Don't stay up. Go get some rest. Thanks for stopping by, Kevin. Much appreciated. Players just stopped playing Squad. From what that's the general consensus that I've heard. Not a lot of people really liked Squad Busters from what I was reading, or at least from what some people were telling me. Like, they were saying that it was a dead game and they found it weird that they were doing a Sonic collab for it. I'm assuming that they're hoping that, like, maybe the Sonic collab will give it like a push. Because after playing it, I can see the fun in it, but I think a lot of people just stopped playing it because the first thing that I saw when I first joined the Discord server recently, because I wanted to see like what it was all about and stuff, the first message that I saw in general was how do you report people for teaming, and the response that they got from someone else was, you don't. Everyone will always team, so it's just like, oh, okay, so like, you know, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. What? What? Excuse me? What was that all about? Did I not get that?
Sarai do be saying.
Yes, indeed. Came back from vacation. Discord server became read-only for non-members, and only members can continue to use it. That's usually, unfortunately, how most public Discord servers go. All it takes is a group of people to show up and start misbehaving, and then everyone gets punished for it. That's why I always feel so sorry for whenever, like, you get new Discord servers for certain things, like, for example, Sonic Blitz Discord server. Like, I always just, like, I join, but in the back of my head, I'm like, man, I have a feeling things are gonna go south, like, really quickly. Tried to get rid of me, but you failed. Bum, bum, bum. Ding. They're probably not too worried about moderation for right now, since it's not really a big active game at the moment. Only a few people have access to it. I'm sure more moderation may come in whenever the game is supported in more regions. The first thing that I noticed when I first joined the Discord server was just a bunch of people fighting back and forth between Archie and IDW, like they usually do, so, you know.
I know.
Oh, no. I'm gonna continue to try and give Blitz a try, but I mean, I'm not too invested in it right now. There's some stuff that I feel like could be changed a little bit. I feel like I should have been able to slide through that. But okay, GG's. Well, that's what I mean. Like, it just, like, it very much just feels very much like a game where you just brute force a lot. And that could just be an issue with it being early game in general. Like, I'm sure that's the gameplay loop that they're going for, but because there's not many specific cards that I'd say are, like, unique in a sense, it doesn't, there's not really much of a, I guess, a way of doing a strategy. It's not even Sega, it's Rovio that's developing that, so most of Sega's priority for mobile at the moment is Rumble, and Rovio is doing Blitz on the side. At least that's my assumption. Yeah, no, and I mean, like, I feel like that's a reason, like, a majority of people will play the game, because their favorite character has the chance of appearing in it. But when it comes to the, like, strategizing and playing against others, like, I don't... The gameplay format isn't for me. Because, like, whenever I think of a deck builder, I know it's very mobile heavy when it comes to deck building and deck building battles, so it's a very automated system. But, like, I want to be able to place down a card, and if I see a card on the board that I want to specifically attack, I should be able to attack that card, you know? I shouldn't have to dash and risk losing my cards. But, like, again, I understand that's the gameplay loop that they're going for. I don't know, I don't really vibe with that type of gameplay loop. And I'm not a big card game person myself. It's just... yeah. From playing other card games, I feel like I'd have more fun playing like another card game. Yes, Rovio, I believe, is the head development for Blitz. Sega's mega project is. If it's not what they've already shown off already, I think it's Stranger Than Heaven. I could be wrong though. Because of all the games that they've produced, I'd say that publishing-wise, I'd say that Stranger Than Heaven looks pretty high quality compared to a lot of their other products. Yeah, Sega bought Rovio like a year ago or two. Oh. Oh? Oh? Oh. Did somebody get disconnected? What happened? I didn't even get a rank. Did we lose anybody? What happened? Game just said nah. Don't really feel like doing Lava Mountain Survival 2 for the first round. It'd be so funny if invincibility hurt other players like it does for Tails and like in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Or in some Sonic games, I know invincibility hurts Tails. I genuinely still don't understand what that first round was. I'm gonna need the clip for that because that was something. That was something else. That was one for the books. One for the clips. Excuse me. Guess we're doing it again. What's up, Silver? Wee. I'm sorry, it goes to fall. That's crazy. Evil. Evil, 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 evil. Good old mermaid man. Alright, no problem, Hasco. Much appreciated for joining us for those games. It was a lot of fun. And again, thank you for the raid. And we'll catch you later. Hope you have a good one. And good luck with your stream on Sunday. Yes, have a good bed. I think SpongeBob would be pretty fun to have here. I feel like he would fit in. A franchise that I personally would like to see come to this game, which is so out of left field, is Tom and Jerry. I think Tom and Jerry would be a really cool licensed franchise to do a collab with Sonic. It wouldn't make sense at all in the slightest. Like, I miss Tom and Jerry. Give them something cool with Sonic. And don't make another movie. Please. Don't make another movie. I figured they'd get like some kind of YouTube channel considering they have a Twitter account. I think any kind of Cartoon Network franchise from the early 2000s would work with Sonic. Put in Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Pepsi Man and Sonic Rumble. I think... Did Sonic ever do anything with Pepsi in the 90s? Because, like, I feel like if they were to do any kind of brand promotion with soda, Pepsi would just be the go-to because Pepsi shares the same color palette. I'm surprised they haven't done anything with Looney Tunes. I feel like Looney Tunes would be like the go-to. Well, you know, I should say that I'm not that surprised, considering how Warner Brothers views Looney Tunes right now. Sylvester. It's all David Zaslav's fault. And they're splitting the company into again. I feel so bad for Warner Brothers. They don't deserve what's happening to them at all, but they don't really have much of a choice, unfortunately. I thought the Minecraft movie was pretty funny. I don't know if I'd ever watch it again. Maybe if I'm with friends and they haven't seen it, but I had fun with the Minecraft movie. Watching Sai get bullied live. At least we got an agreement between Warner Brothers and I forget the publishing company for the day the Earth blew up, but Catch Up Entertainment, I think that's the company. At least they came to an agreement for getting the rights to release Coyote vs. Acme. Thank God that movie didn't get scrapped. But it's mind-boggling with everything that I saw about that in general. Test screenings did really well. Let's not release the movie.
Must go up and must go down. Turn the world upside down. I know where you live.
forgot, yet my feet don't touch the ground. I like how that destroys your shield. GG's. I did see the stuff about more Family Guy getting in. Pretty interesting. I'm just more so personally waiting for the Simpsons stuff to hit. Was a movie that was made, indeed. And I'm very curious about the sequel. Curiosity always piques me. It doesn't matter what it is.
Peter, it's Zavik from Sonic the Lost World.
Though I will say I'm more concerned about the Zelda movie. I mean, I was already concerned about it from the beginning, but to see it be delayed has me even more concerned. Genuinely don't know what Nintendo was thinking. You want to talk about bad moves? That's probably the worst move Nintendo could have made. And I'm not talking about delaying the movie.
At least it's not competing against Sonic Movie 4 like how Mufasa did.
Because they knew Sonic was gonna throw hands. They were scared. I'm just kidding. Though I would expect that Sonic would have slightly done better review-wise. I mean, it still likely will do better review-wise. I could say it's pretty hard to mess up a movie about The Legend of Zelda, but, you know, it's also pretty hard to mess up a movie about Borderlands, and, well, the people behind the Zelda movie, messed up the Borderlands movie, so,
Rumble, fumble, bumble, dumble, humble, Sonic.
Indeed. Well, see, the main reason I'm concerned about the Zelda movie is the fact that not only is it live action, like, you know, a live action Zelda movie sounds decent on paper, but it's the people they have that are working on the movie that has me concerned. You have the writer of Batman versus Superman, I believe, working on it as a lead writer. And you also have the producer of Morbius, Borderlands. I think he also did Madam Web. I could be wrong about that. I know one of the other lead writers also did something with one of those movies. So, like, you know, I would say that I have hope, but you just brought the all-star cast of the worst filmmakers in history to work on the Zelda movie. Genuinely don't know what Nintendo was thinking. And yeah, you could argue that Miyamoto and Nintendo themselves are going to be really working close with them to make sure that it's working, but I still don't see it working. And if you were going to go with Sony, you had the opportunity to go with Studio Ghibli. Like, the whole selling point of Zelda, or at least one of the major selling points for Zelda, has always been the art style, you know? So, like, why not take advantage of the opportunity to hit up Studio Ghibli and just be like, hey, we want to make a Zelda movie. Let's do it. I think I'd be genuinely surprised if the Zelda movie actually turns out to be a really decent movie. Which is why I'm curious. But I think what would genuinely kill my interest in that movie is if they base it off of how the direction of the series is going as of right now. Because, like, I'm not a fan of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I try to play them, but the ADHD brain says no, don't do it. And then, like, the stories just don't interest me enough. I do want to try out Echoes of Wisdom, though, because that seems more in line with what I like when it comes to Zelda games. But I am interested in the How to Train Your Dragon thing. I don't know, Sai. Ocarina of Time remake? Dude, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask remake would be fantastic. There's rumors of the next Zelda game going around right now. I don't know how much of it could potentially be true, but, you know, someone was saying that, okay, here it is. Concepts around the next full-size Legend of Zelda game in development for Nintendo Switch 2 involve an almost Portal-style power gameplay mechanic that will allow Link to travel in between realms and time near instantly. And the gameplay functionality is very similar to Jak and Daxter. I don't know how true that would be, but I feel like I kind of would be more inclined to try that out as opposed to what they've been trying to do with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Does sound like another Between Worlds kind of thing. And I loved Link Between Worlds. That's in my top like 5 3DS games of all time. Like I love In Between Worlds. That was a solid Zelda game in my opinion. Even though it's just a straight, like, I guess, recreation of A Link to the Past. You know? I really loved it. I had a lot of fun with it. I couldn't put the game down. Alright, let's do one more, and then I'll get going, since I started the stream a little bit earlier than I usually do. I do have some stuff that I gotta get done before the end of the day. But whatever the next Zelda game is, I am interested in seeing it. Except for Hyrule Warriors. I'm not buying Hyrule Warriors. I was a little excited for that before it was revealed that it was a Warriors game. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was like, oh my gosh, it's a single player Zelda game. Well, let's go. Then it just jebaited us into a Warriors game. I say single player Zelda game as if like not all of them are single player, but you get what I mean. Like playing a Zelda game from the perspective of Zelda in the Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild universe. Whee. Whoa, 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 whoa. They don't break your shield? What? That should have broken the shield, should it have not? Interesting. We are discovering some interesting things happening with Rumble today. Today's just not a good day for the servers. It is one of those days.
Desync, my beloved. I will join when you finished.
Ah, you are correct. It is the 13th. Unfortunately, this will be the last custom match as of right now. Just because I've got some stuff that I need to do. But it was fun playing. No wonder it's been such a weird start to the day, Mr. Friday the 13th. Skidded right on top of the podium for sleeping.
Sweet Mountain for the finale. Okay. Ending with style. Huzzah!
We need to destroy Sir I.
Guys, we have to work together. Otherwise, we're not making it through. GG's. Sorry, Sai. Does not seem to be the case. Deleted the only run mode. What do you mean? You talking about Speedbound? Yeah, no problem, Si. It was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for joining in. Boom. Alright. Just have that going. Well, actually, here. Bring this up. Alright. See you, Ray. Much appreciated for hanging out. So yeah, tomorrow we'll check out the Supercell Squad Busters collab with Sonic. That should be fun. I'll get a thumbnail and stuff set up for that, and keep you guys posted on that. But again, just a reminder for those who probably weren't here in the beginning of the stream. You want Skater Silver? How do you get them? Don't know. So in the shops, they have red star ring bundles for those as well now. So I think his bundle is like 299 red star rings if you have enough red star rings for that. But again, reminder here. Let me change something here. Let's just unblur this so you can see the messy thing that I have in the background there. So again, this is a new thing that they're doing on YouTube on the community tab. It's only on mobile, so if you go to the mobile, you can go to community, and then here you can actually have posts by you on the community tab. So like we got this person right here. James also was here as well. So it's a nice little community kind of thing that you can check out, and it's only on mobile. It does not show up on desktop, unfortunately. But yeah, just wanted to get that little reminder out there for you in case you missed it. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow. See you later.
Bye, Big Boss Man, my coolest guy.